underneath it was a game which is worth picking up because I can flip it into CEX for some decent credit. Need for Speed Underground 2. If I can grab this cheap, it's definitely worth picking it up. How much did you say this one was? Over here we are then back in the games room from an absolutely amazing car boom. We have a lot to talk about and we'll be finding out if my gamble paid off with that Xbox 360 console. But first things first, we're going to start with somewhat of a fail. So at the start of the car boom, I picked up this copy of Need for Speed Underground 2 for just £2. Now here's the thing, this actually sells in CEX for £12. They only give you £4 trade-in, so it's not the worst deal in the world. I'm still doubling my money, but unfortunately I checked the disc but not carefully enough because this is the NTSC version of this game. So unfortunately, I can't trade this into CEX. I very much doubt it's going to sell on eBay. So unfortunately, this one was a bit of a fail.
Okay, all about how you doing, folks? I've got a package here from fellow YouTuber and collector Dan the Games Man, which came yesterday, I believe. I already opened it. I already know what's in it. From fellow YouTuber Dan the Games Man. It's Need for Speed Underground 2 on the PS2. And Dan didn't want to do this because it was a US disc, which I don't mind because I've been looking for the US copy of Need for Speed Underground 2 for quite a while, so it doesn't really bother me. Oh yeah. I didn't want this video to drag on for too long. So thanks, I've got to say, Dan, if you're watching this video, thank you. This came yesterday and I really appreciate it. And I know it's an American copy, but I will read them on my PS2. And just for context, I also have obviously a European copy of Underground 2 that I had since I was a teenager. So yes, one European copy and one US copy. So yeah, Dan, if you're watching this, mate, thank you. I really appreciate it. Shout out to Dan the Games Man. Subscribe to his channel on YouTube. He's a fellow collector and he also likes wrestling like me. So thank you, Dan the Games Man.
1 million zillion jillion dillion cotillion times later.